Maria, it's my pleasure to be with you, and thank you for being with us. You spoke in your speech about the freedom, and you spoke about dreams and limitations. How you think such forums can develop the networking between women in the region, where when we talk about developing women, that means we are developing the society, then the economy and political issues as well.
Well, I believe that everything is interlinked, to be honest. So you can't possibly speak of economic growth, of prosperity without speaking about peace, about the empowerment of children, the empowerment of youth, education. This is all a value chain of human life. And therefore, when I was addressing this businesswomen forum, I definitely could not speak of just prosperity and economic growth without speaking of the need for peace.
Absolutely.
The need to work for peace. And I encourage women to work for peace in whichever capacity, responsibility they might be carrying. Because each and every one of us has to work for peace.
Absolutely.
And it is fundamental to build then prosperity. It is so fundamental. And I believe also that we need to invest in our children.
Absolutely.
Because for sustainable peace and prosperity. And therefore I emphasize the fact and the need that we must, as a European region, we need to invest in our children, especially bringing children from around the Mediterranean together to understand and celebrate this beautiful diversity that we have, to respect one another, to appreciate each other's cultures, and to find the commonalities.
Absolutely.
To build together a network, a region of respect, of identifying the Mediterranean.
Which is possible.
It is possible. We have a shared history here. We have shared ancestry, one could say. And I engage a lot with children, with adults in the region, and I always find so many things that are in common. And we need to build on that commonality. We need to build the respect that is needed to appreciate one another. And yes, then we can really start building a sustainable peace. Because peace, we need to work at peace each and every day of our lives. We need to find ways of resolving conflicts by dialogue and not by weapons.
Sure.
Nobody is a winner, nobody wins, nobody is victorious in war and conflict. And we need to invest these values in our children, these ethical values of respect, dialogue, because it is there that then we can truly and effectively build peace, equality, and equity. And these are basic components for our prosperity. I mean, we, even in our lifetime, we've been witnessing so many wars and conflicts, and every time a war starts somewhere, or a conflict, big or small, we are all affected economically. So we have the proof in our hands. Now to ensure, I believe in prevention, I believe in collaboration, I believe in the empowerment, and all this we need to invest in our children.
Absolutely.
So my appeal, and some months ago we officially set up the Mediterranean Children's Movement to create the safe space for all children around the region to come together and speak with each other. They speak of their lives, they speak of their aspirations. It is their right to speak up and be listened to. And I do hope that we'll find the collaboration of many civil society organizations, many authorities, many governments of the region. It is so important that we are all on the same page. If we really yearn to live in peace, so that we can truly and effectively also celebrate our diversity.
In this short interview here in Tunis, what is your message for Palestinian women?
Yeah, Palestinian women are inspiring. They are so resilient. And I think they have to continue to be resilient, but also to be the courageous and brave people that they have always been. and help to instill the values of a peaceful coexistence, even in such hardships for decades on end. But we need to instill this urge for peace in our children. We cannot continue if we love our children and we want their future to be happy, to be healthy and everything. It's peace that we need.
Yep.
That we need. And I'm sure Palestinian women, Palestinian mothers would want this for their children, and I'm sure that with their resilience they can provide to many women around the world the inspiration to work for peace,
Yes,
and to
dear.
be supportive to one another.
Yes, dear. And I wish you all the best, and
you.
your people, your country, and thank you for being with me.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Really, thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.